Let's be honest. You clicked on this video because you are failing at fitness. Not because you're lazy, but because life is getting in the way. Work, classes, deadlines, family, everything piles up. And before you know it, that perfect plan you saw on YouTube becomes impossible to follow. So in this video, I'm going to show you a minimalist fitness plan that works. Even if you're super busy, can't go to the gym, or just don't have time to train. No fancy exercises, no strict diet rules, just simple principles that give you the best results in the least amount of time. Let's jump into it. But first, why do people even fail? Ali was someone who was used to listening to this phrase all the time. You just need to be consistent. But consistency only works if your plan is actually sustainable. He would go all in, 6-day splits, strict dieting, protein shakes every 3 hours, tracking every single calorie. The result? He burned out in 2 weeks. He dropped the gym and got dizzy with life. In behavioral science, there's something called decision fatigue that clearly affected Ali. The more complex and complicated his plan was, the faster his brain gave up. A 2021 study found that people who followed simpler routines were 4 times more likely to stick to their plan long term. So the real problem isn't motivation, it's complexity. If your plan doesn't fit into your life, it won't last, no matter how motivated you are. Here's where the minimalist approach comes in. Think of fitness like brushing your teeth, small daily actions that compound over time. The goal is not to train more, it's to train smarter. Let me give you a simple 3-part framework that has worked wonder for my clients and has also taken me from looking something like this to this. First up, the 3-day rule. To establish consistency, you only need to train 3 times a week. That's it. Each session focuses mainly on compound movements, pushing movements like the bench press, pulling movements like the rows or pull-ups, and then finally squats or lunges for the legs. Studies show that full body workouts 3 times a week stimulate almost the same muscle growth as working out 5 to 6 times a week. But here's the catch. If intensity is right, you gotta lift hard, you gotta go all in on your sets. So instead of worrying about which split to follow, just train efficiently and focus on high quality sessions. Train movements instead of muscles and watch your results skyrocket. If you can't do a full workout, just do 20 minutes. Literally just 20 minutes. Short bouts of exercise done consistently have amazing long-term effects. In fact, research showed that even 15 minutes of daily moderate exercise reduces all-cause mortality risk by 22%. So your goal isn't perfection, it's progress. And for the nutrition side of things, you need to follow the 80-20 principle. You don't need to count every single calorie. You just need to build awareness. 80% of your meals should consist of proteins, complex carbs, healthy fats, and whole foods. The 20%, just enjoy your favorite meals. Have the food you love because this is what helps you stay consistent. Remember, it is flexibility that keeps you consistent. And that is what I mean by minimalist. Simple systems that give maximum results. All right, let's make this practical. Here's what your week will look like. Monday, 30 to 40 minute full body workouts, or we can also make it Tuesday. Wednesday, 20 to 30 minute short intense sessions, or we can also make it Thursday. For Friday, we have a 30 to 40 minute full body workout. You can also do it on Saturday. And every other day, I want you to be walking, stretching, and staying active. Nothing fancy, right? And if you're wondering, what if I don't have access to a gym? No problem. Push-ups, bodyweight squats, resistance bands. That's all you need to start. But if you want to take it to the next level, I highly recommend getting my ebook. Link for it is in the description. So stop waiting for the perfect time, equipment, or facilities. You have everything you need to start. So just get started, will you? Last but not least, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's that simplicity wins. Fitness isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters consistently. So if you're tired of restarting your progress every week, then just start small, start smart, and stay consistent. That is how I build a body that is resistant to everything that life throws at it. And if you want to go deeper into this approach on how to build muscle, lose fat, and stay consistent with limited time, feel free to book a call. Link is in the description, and we will help navigate through your problems and figure out the exact solution that gets you results. And if you're looking for something more compact, feel free to get my ebook. Link is in the description below. And that was all for today. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.